All right, this is Brad Sullivan, your professor for college trigonometry, and I'm going to take you just through a quick tour of D2L, show you how to use OneNote, videos, and all that kind of stuff. Most of it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go over the things that you might run into a little bit more difficulty with. So I do have, a complete schedule. This is the schedule we follow, and we follow it directly in an online class with no changes, pretty much. And let's see, the big thing that you want to be able to look at is content, discussions, quizzes, and grades. Those are the key things. I don't put any assignments there. So let's start with content. And the content button, you can explore this. I'll show you all the key things. You want to be sure you look at your syllabus. This shows you how to set up in My Math Lab. Just follow that handout and you'll get set up on My Math Lab. And then this is the class notes, YouTube videos, and then written assignments and test reviews. These are kind of the key things you'll see. And I'll begin to go through some of these. I don't quite have the written assignments and test reviews set up yet, but we'll get those in a few days. Okay, so first thing is the class notes. All right, so in an online class, since you're not coming to class, what I'm wanting you to do is view the instructional videos that I've created for my online classes. So these notes will go along directly with my videos. So what you want to do is you want to start by printing out the notes, or you can put the notes in OneNote and write in OneNote, but everybody needs to use OneNote. So what you would want to do is you would want to go ahead and just download this before you print it. Download it on your computer, and then you can open that up, and then this will be the PDF you write on. Now you need to write everything down that I go through. Okay, so there should be enough space on this to go through this. There will be times in the video like where I say try these. What I would like you to do is pause the video and try them, and then when you're done, resume the video to see that you're doing that right. That way it's kind of interactive, and you're learning a little bit better that way. All right, one thing that I want to mention is don't do any My Math Lab homework until you've viewed this video, because you want to get your instruction and get your notes taken down, and then you want to go immediately to your homework after that section while it's fresh in your head. Okay, so that you would want to get that downloaded then. Okay, now I'm going to go back to D2L. Okay, and then we got the YouTube video, which is pretty self-explanatory. All you do is just click on the link for 1.1. This will take you directly to the video. Just press play. To me, it's pretty good to just press the YouTube link and then go straight to YouTube, and then you can begin to watch the video. Of course, the videos, you can fast forward. And
you would go one lap around,
kind of navigate, pause, and play as you go. It's closed captioned also if you want to put that on. 360. And it'll take you through everything. If you do that, that's going to be zero there. Easy to navigate. All right, next thing I want to do now is get back to D2L here. And let me show you what you would do with OneNote. Okay, so your notes, after you've printed them out and written them on them, then you need to scan them. If you have a quality scanner, you can use that. If you don't have a good scanner, I recommend that you use Cam Scanner, which is a free download for phones. You can use that for Apple products or Android. You can do that. And then this puts it in a high quality PDF. So what you should have done is you should have got an email from me with a link to your personal OneNote notebook, right? And it'll look something like this. Like I have the entire class. You'll have a folder in there, and you'll have subfolders for your notes, your written assignments, and test review. There will be 3 written assignments and then 3 test reviews. So what you do is you go to 1.1, and then all you got to do is where it says insert, you insert a file, and you want to insert the PDF. Okay, so what you want to do then is find the file. So this would be whatever you scanned, and you just double click that, it'll insert it, and then it'll take a minute for the whole document to insert into OneNote. Okay, and then that's the record I want to see. When I grade your notebook, I'm going through and looking that these are completed. Okay, the other thing some of you could do, if you have an iPad and an Apple Pencil, or if you have like a tablet that you can write on, you could just insert this here and then write on it. So one of the things that I have is I have what's called a Wacom tablet. And if I plug my Wacom tablet in, what I can do is I can pretty much immediately just write on this thing, see? So I can do this. And if you have the ability to do that, you can certainly just write on it if you want to. Okay, like that. So anyway, that's what you'll do for every section that we go through. Like your first exam in this class covers up to 2.2. So you want to have all those notes done by the time you're doing that test. And then I look on here and grade it. So you don't use the Dropbox on D2L, you use OneNote. It's easier for me, and ultimately it's easier for you. Okay, you have everything put together. And what I do with OneNote is I will create a folder for your test. When you take your test, when they're graded, I put them back in here so you can immediately see things. And when you put your written assignments in, I just write on them when I grade those. Okay, so you'll get pretty quick feedback that way. So that's how OneNote works. Check your email, open up the link, and I noticed that it looks like a lot of you are already beginning to do that. So if you have any trouble, just let me know on that. So that's how OneNote works. And then the next thing on here would be discussions are pretty self-explanatory, I think. Okay, so we have discussions. Just follow my section there. All you do is click on the link, right? And this one right here is extra credit. It's an interesting video. If you want to watch it and write a paper, just a short paragraph on it, that adds to your MyMathLab homework. So if you miss something on your MyMathLab homework, then you can do that. Okay, this is the first discussion, which is generally asking questions about things you're learning in the first couple of sections. When you do a discussion, you might find it just as easy to write on paper and then attach a PDF in here. Okay, you can do that if you want to, because or you can type that on there if you want to, like that. Okay, and discussions have due dates. And let's see, as far as quiz, you're only going to do one quiz, and you do the syllabus quiz. You just click on it. It's 15 questions, true or false. Some of them are multiple choice. Follows the syllabus. Okay, you do get a grade for this, 20 points, so you want to be sure you do that. And the last thing really would be the grades, so you'll be able to check your grades at any time on that, and you'll only see your individual grades, so just check that as the semester goes on. Okay, and I think that's mainly it. So if you have any questions, be sure to let me know. Simplest way to get help is to just text me. Just send a text message to me, and what I do is I just write on paper and send you a picture. Okay, sometimes I'll send you a short video on a text on your phone, and that's a good way to do it. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, just send me an email or communicate with me through D2L. I'm on here every day during the summer. Okay, all right, hope this helps. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you enjoy the class.